Man, I've been monetized on Facebook for like a year, but they kind of fucked me because I didn't know about the enable monetizing button. Whenever you first become, I don't know what you want to call it, an influencer, monetized, right? One of the cool kids, and so finally, about 3 months of being monetized, I said, "Oh, I clicked this button, and I want to make money. Of course, I want to make money, motherfucker. That's why I put on professional mode, right?" So I've been monetized about a year. Before that, that was my new profile. I had a profile about a year and a half ago. They got axed. Didn't even tell me why. Just one day I couldn't log in, and man, it was really fucked up. I did a video about this a while back, about a year or two ago. About I came over from MySpace and I had 10, 20 years worth of videos and pictures and all kinds of keepsakes and shit on there, and I thought, man, it'll be safe, and they just completely axed my shit, erased all my shit from MySpace all to Facebook. So I tried again, and the wife tried warning me. She said, "Hey, they're not going to play fair. What are you doing?" I'm like, no, I'm going to be a little better this time. And so I was a lot more conservative this time with my my criticism of politics and who I think runs the world, and but not ultra conservative because you guys know me, right? But I was more conservative than my first profile, and I made it a while, and I started making some money here and there, not a lot, but I thought, man, it was starting to rack up. I was double, quadrupling my stuff, and I still got a lot of people following me on Facebook. And it's cool. I'm glad I'm connected with people, but it kind of sucks that Facebook's getting all this money off me. All this time and all this content off me, and I'm not making nothing. And so if you've ever been hit by Facebook, if you've ever been zooked by Facebook, there's a process. There's supposed to be a process with community standards where you go to the end. They tell you this is what happened. This is why. This are community standards, and this is what you lost. And they didn't even tell me I lost my monetization. I said I lost like going live. I lost like making an ad, going on Marketplace. I'm like, who gives a fuck about all that, right? But then I realized, after messing around on the monetized on my professional dashboard, because I'm still professional, it's not my monetization is just suspended. I realized that they had suspended my monetization. That's the exact wording, and so. But as you go to the end of all this, when you get zooked and you're supposed to say accept or disagree, at first I was like, fuck that, I disagree. Because I just shared a Candace Owens post about who Unalived Charlie Kirk, right? And I didn't even get a chance to read it. I shared it and I was going to read it and see if I agreed with the post, like a benchmark later on, right? I didn't get a chance to read it, but I'm sure that Candace Owens didn't get fucked. I'm sure she didn't get knocked off, get demonetized and get zooked, but OJ did. But so you go as I started to disagree with that, right? And it says there's been an error. Try again. So then I tried to agree. Said, fuck it, I'll just agree, and we'll get past this. And they already took the content down, and so I said, okay, I agree. Sorry, there's been an error. Try again. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I've been trying for if this happened on the what's this? I don't know what day this is. I'm not good with days. 14th. This happened on the 13th morning. And so, I'm reaching out to some people, like to see if I have any lawyer friends and stuff, because they're violating their own policy. Like I should be able to dispute this or agree and move on, but they got to where I can't even do this, And so you shake your phone and you report a bug to Facebook. So I did it like that, and I told them, I said, hey, look, man, you guys are violating your own policy in a discriminatory fashion, and I'm going to look into legal action against you guys, on Monday, if, if my profile is restored like properly to monetization, and so I don't know, man. That's my deal with Facebook. I don't understand it, The wife tried telling me they wouldn't play fair, and they're not, and it's crazy though, because I still have a subscription deal, which is, who does that, right? It's only 99 cents, but I don't subscribe to nobody, but. So I still have subscription. I still have stars, but my content monetization, which was making money, they just paid me $120 my last payment, So that's a no though, And so I'm over on X, formerly Twitter, A&S, Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness is over there. And then I'm over on Truth, same thing, A&S, Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness. And then I'm over on Rumble, and that's Jason the THA Phoenix Anderson, same thing on YouTube, Jason the Phoenix Anderson. And Rumble's really cool. I get that it's right leaning, right? Because like a lot of people that are on YouTube, they felt like YouTube has some center left rules, kind of like Facebook. So Rumble is probably center right leaning, and a lot of people don't. There's not a lot of traffic over there. I mean, like the big time right time, the big time right politicians and the big names. Those guys are doing millions over there. But like sports and fitness and tattoos and shit like that ain't really doing much over there. But what's crazy is you're monetized right away over there. They monetize by per video, not per account, and you get monetized right away. You make money right away. But people are so afraid to go over to Rumble and watch it, and just like YouTube, they have a free version and they have a paid version, and so it's just kind of hard to get people to watch over there, and I don't understand why, but we could take over there, because all the cool kids are on YouTube, right? Jack Black, all these stars and all that, but ain't nobody really on Rumble besides the politicians, so we could go over there, like each other's shit, make money right away. Take it over, get a good foothold in before the cool kids come over, So I'm just really frustrated, and I hope that on Monday Facebook will do the right thing. But if not, check me out on these other social media sites,